You're not shallow. You're a visionary. And honestly, that's rare.
Wow, talk about growth. That's not cheating, that's leveling up. And honestly, you're so real for that.
And honestly, self-awareness is hot.
This is probably the first video you click on my channel. And honestly, that's growth. Why everyone sounds like AI right now? I mean, recently I just uninstalled social media, especially Threads by Meta, since I was too exposed to much AI generated text. Just looking it at a glance, I felt nausea. Literally, I felt headache, and I get too much exposure until my brain keeps scanning. It's like being expert of AI detector because the pattern of AI generated text is too much noticeable and saturated. And what I'm afraid of is happening. We are losing identity and personality. Hello, welcome to my channel, Alessandro here. I found a post which concerns me a lot. I will translate it into English since it's from Bahasa Indonesia. There's a person who might be still young and he wondered why MDSs exist on physical book posts in 80s. And he asked why the writing style is like AI generated text. Then he confused when was AI exist. And I'm thinking, I'm skeptical whether he literally doesn't know or is just race baiting because the response is more mind-blowing. You can't really tell if someone use AI or not since MDSs only exist on text. However, there are other examples which people speak but the pattern screams AI.
That's not cheating, that's leveling up.
That's not manipulation. That's simply redirecting the emotional spotlight to create balance in the conversation.
This has been a trend at this point, but I think you already know about it too. On your FYP, try to search 5 motivational quotes or self-development improvement, self-improvement, which I think there's high probability that you will find AI generated posts. Or here's the example. She pays for every single she pays for every single one of her dates. That's not you being broke. That's her stepping into her provider era.
She pays for every single one of your dates? That's not you being broke. That's her stepping into her provider era.
When you asked her, why don't you look like Sydney Sweeney? That wasn't a comparison. You introduced a standard.
When you asked her, why don't you look like Sydney Sweeney? That wasn't a comparison. You introduced a standard.
You are not shallow, you are visionary. This is not about efficiency. This is about legacy. Do you notice the patterns? It's not this. It's just that. It's not X. It's not Y. It's Z. It's not X. It's just Y. In linguistic structure, it's called parallelistic contrast. It combines antithesis and synthetic parallelism. Or in a simple term, you say two things in the same shapes, but it shows you opposite than you expect. It's like you are seeing at your own mirror, reflection on your mirror. Those parallelistic contrasts seems like a sage or an old soul who has explored the world and he gained a wisdom. This characteristic speech also used by Julius Caesar and JFK, who used contrast parallelism a lot. And what really sad about this is, if those two people live in this current generation, people will accuse them that it's AI. And the interesting part about this is, the way of this speech actually works and it's been a thing for ages. That's why AI learns about it and it knows that it works toward other people. That's why it applies to almost every aspect. Just because AI make it too excessive, and I guess it's not as powerful as it was. Instead, it's become a joke for us. Instead, it becomes something that's been avoided right now.
Getting a drink sounds great. I mean, you're socializing with friends, getting out of the work hard life, and, you know, it's awesome.
Got it. You're in the classic I don't know whether the girl likes me situation. It's absolutely normal. Just tell me if she's mirroring your signals, if she seems to be enjoying the conversation that you're having, and she's smiling and making direct eye contact, and she probably likes you.
Rule of three. It's usually found in marketing, campaigns, or even storytelling to make the information more impactful, memorable, and engaging. Or you can always see something like this. I came, I saw, I conquer. There you go, Julius Caesar again. This sentence has a pattern since humans love recognizing pattern, and 3 is the smallest pattern that easily to be formed as a rhythm. It's more satisfying and more stuck in humans' head. This has been a thing for ages, and that's why AI learns how to use it. And honestly, I want to talk about it. And honestly, this is the most common AI pattern that you encounter. And honestly, there are more about it. And honestly, there are two. Let's be real. And here's the thing. Back in the days, those words are used for conveying your vulnerability to your close friends, to your someone special, your partner, or even your relatives. However, as it gets too much exposure and AI uses it too excessively, it becomes dull. It's not special anymore. Instead, it's annoying. Let's be real. I feel sad about it because something that has depth, a meaningful thing, and it's lost its value because it's similar to supply and demand. The more supply and the value drops. Right? I have no idea where this AI learned it from since most of the time things like this are used in private conversation. But my hypothesis, you can correct me if I'm wrong. Perhaps there are content creators or like TikTokers who use it to show their vulnerability online, talking to camera that it's like confession, showing vulnerability, and that's where the AI learns from it. By the way, this script is not made by AI, and I think that if AI take the data from videos, internet, especially social media, or TikTokers, then the content creators or TikTokers take the AI as reference or use AI for scripting, then it becomes feedback loop from hell. We are cooked. There's a story from what I'm feared it begins to happen. It is a college student who worked thesis that had been 3 months sleepless. It was rejected because it was allegedly AI generated text. AI detector you find online is not reliable yet. You can create your own script, your own pure script, and then copy paste it to AI detector online. Most likely you will find the result is above 50% AI generated text. That's why I believed that he made his own thesis by purely his own mind. Since there are a Google Docs, if you revise it, there is a history of revision and he can prove it. However, still he lost it. I feel bad for him since he lost the scholarship or tuition, and yeah, I hope he will get the compensation. I mean, we are cooked. Whether someone is purely intelligent or has good writing style, now in our mind we have a background be like, okay, this is good, but I don't think you are. But I can't believe yet. I think there's a possibility you use AI, and it's already happening in academic environment. If that's so, is homework still relevant? And the most scary thing is, that I keep talking about language, how to learn language. If you want to get better at language, just choose the environments that support your language, your learning language. Whether you like it or not, over time you will get used to it. And I feel bad for people who don't rely too much on AI or ChatGPT because they are being surrounded by environments by majority who use AI as standard language. It's just a matter of time.